Okay, well, welcome back. Good to see everyone again. Thanks for joining today's micro-learning session that focuses on mental health concerns and where digital inclusion overlaps for support and resources. I'm the facilitator, Julie Heller, Program Manager for Digital Inclusion. Freschta Naseri from Afghanistan is the subject matter expert with lived experience, and Megan Rafferty is the Training Officer for Mental Health and Wellness. The dates and times for this micro-learning series. Again, I'd like to encourage you to join all of them, but any as your schedule allows. So feel free to join us on the remaining sessions. We've had conversations around culture shock on June 10th. We had sleeping trouble concerns that continued on the 17th. And today, the 24th of June, we will look at concerns around anxiety. We'll pause for a holiday week. That's next week, and then we'll resume on the 8th, 15th, and conclude on July 22nd. All of these micro-learning sessions begin at 12:30 Eastern Time and wrap at 12:45. Each day will follow a different animated character that is based off of real-life experiences and recognizing a different mental health concern each day throughout their resettlement journey. This will be followed by a recommended digital inclusion resource. This presentation will introduce technology as a complementary tool in mental health services, and we'll focus on technologies that have a realistic accessibility rate in the realm of resettlement. So today, again, we will take a look at concerns that are around anxiety issues and our learning objectives. As always, by the end of this session, you should be able to recognize common mental health concerns that Afghan families encounter at different stages of their resettlement journey. And secondly, identify or integrate technology tools and resources in supporting Afghan newcomers that are seeking mental, social, and emotional health services. So last week we met, or today, I guess we'll meet Miriam. We'll continue with Miriam next week, and we will watch a 5-minute animation around Miriam as she begins her resettlement journey. Again, her concerns are around a lack of focus and anxiety, and she will look for ways to cope using technology. Any questions can be submitted in the Q&A, and we will be briefly discussed after the animation and the recommended digital inclusion resources will be shared.
This animation depicts how new technologies can support Afghan newcomers in addressing the mental health concerns they may experience during their resettlement journey.
I often dream of myself when I was young. I'm with my classmates at school. I'm learning and having fun. I'm from Bamiyan in Afghanistan and am the firstborn child of Hazara parents. I'm 17 years old and feel differently about school now. Here, I feel so much older than the others, and my clothes are so different that it is difficult to focus on learning. I'm also a few years behind now because of difficulties learning English.
Mariam arrived in the U.S. 5 months ago. Mariam was always top of her class in Afghanistan, but because of her limited English and differences in the education system, she is starting 2 grade levels behind where she was at home. She feels odd at her new school as she looks and dresses differently. It has been hard to make friends. Whenever Mariam presents in class or meets with large groups of new people, her heart feels like it's beating 10 times faster. Back in Afghanistan, she never experienced this kind of anxiety. Christina, Mariam's mental health worker, is meeting her after school at their typical spot on campus. Mariam prefers to talk outside of the resettlement office, where other families she knows could see her. Mariam has communicated that she does not want an interpreter to be present for these check-ins. Anxiety is characterized by excessive worry and nervousness about perceived threats and uncertainty. This typically leads to avoidant behaviors, increased heart rate, and muscle tension.
How was your day today?
Today was a difficult day.
Would you like to talk about it?
I had a presentation in my history class and I had to do it in English. I practiced and prepared so much, but right before the presentation, my heart started beating fast and it felt like I'm almost passed out. I just wanted to be out of the class at that moment. I'm still not comfortable speaking English with my peers.
I'm sorry to hear that. It is normal to feel nervous when using a new language in front of others. Do you feel this way often? When do you usually feel this way?
Whenever I must speak in public or when I'm in a large group of people, finding my words is so difficult in English. I make up reasons to not participate in these activities or meet new people.
After half an hour of discussion, Christina introduces Mariam to specific apps and digital technologies known to ease anxiety, often for free. Most of these apps are user-friendly. Their mini sessions are short enough that you don't need too much experience with technology to try them. Where these initial barriers in using technology persist, digital skills instruction in resettlement service delivery can help alleviate them.
Sometimes I find it hard to focus when I'm doing homework. I keep thinking about other things. As a result, finishing my homework takes much longer than it should. Is there an app that can help me with this too?
I find music helpful when I work on tasks. I have a collection of instrumental music that I'll send you right now. You can listen to these for free online. There are also study communities online where people listen to live music while studying. I encourage you to check them out and see if you can find a style of music that best helps you stay focused.
Listening to instrumental music through headphones helps cancel out the outside noise and provides a constant rhythm, allowing users to stay focused on the task at hand.
Thank you. I'm excited to try it out. I can't believe there are so many free resources on the internet that can help me with my mental health.
Mariam starts breathing using the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale for 8 seconds.
Christina was right. This app helps me feel calm when I start feeling overwhelmed. And listening to music does help me concentrate sometimes.
You can find additional resources to address anxiety all across the internet, including several YouTube channels.
My anxiety has lowered a lot, and I'm learning new skills to manage these feelings. Things are not perfect, but better.
Okay, how did Miriam's use of technology effectively support her with her concerns of anxiety and lack of focus? If you could just take a few moments, grab your phone, pull out your camera, and capture the QR code, or go to slido.com and use the number below. And again, the question will pause for just a moment, about 30 seconds, and you can answer the question, how does Miriam's use of technology effectively support her with concerns of anxiety and lack of focus? So it looks like we have a few people typing. They're always really good answers. I look forward to these. So it helped her use breathing techniques to calm down. Yeah, gave her accessible coping tools for sure. Both good answers. Helps block out noise and concentrate, helps focus. Provided effective coping strategies. Confidence, yes. I love again, I think last week we talked a little bit about the confidence. Used music to relax. Music again to help stay focused and calm. Good answer. She was able to use technology to drown out the noise, to focus better, and apps are able to help her find self-regulation techniques to relax. Very good. Breathing apps helps let go, helps to express calm. Music, ideas to use music as a resource, redirected her attention, helped her to focus, have some control. Again, a lot of great answers. Helped to block out noise, concentrate on her work, utilize apps in real time. Breathing and music, using apps and hearing instrumental music, the 4-7-8 technique, helped to build self-confidence or self-esteem and provide a sense of belonging to her new community. Watching music videos for sure. A lot of different genres are very helpful. Music again helps her to stay focused and control her anxiety. I think we have a couple people typing. We'll give them just a second to finish up, but all those are amazing answers, right on target. So thank you for that. Provided confidence and reduced her anxiety symptoms. So I think, yep, eating spaghetti. Okay, that's cute. Okay, thank you for your answers on that. Wonderful, great possible answers there. So for your consideration, we do have 3 potential action steps. So introduce tools like relaxation apps to ease anxiety for sure. Focus on specific techniques like breathing that can be replicated and follow along online. Discover a niche because not all apps work for everyone. So 3 great action steps that you can take. Some recommended resources for you to consider, some touch points as well. We have 4 of those. The first one is a really great one. The National Resource Center for Refugees, Immigrants, and Migrants offers a collection of fact sheets, posters, videos, audio recordings, and other resources, not just in English, but in Dari and Pashto as well. These materials come from organizations across the country. They are working to assist Afghan communities throughout every step of their resettlement journey. So there are options you can search and filter by topic differences or language differences. So it really is a great resource. So please check that out. Mindful activities that follow creation and editing of images like Image Creator are also really great. So painting online, you often for these do have to have the latest version of Windows, however, so that's just the FYI. And again, mentioned in the video, the animation was the 4-7-8 breathing technique, which is based on the pranayama breathing and exercises. It's that ancient yogic practice of controlling your breath. And these types of mindful breathing exercise have been shown to have many benefits for stress reduction and relaxation. The 4-7-8 breathing technique was developed by Dr. Andrew Whale, and he refers to it as sort of a natural tranquilizer for the nervous system. So a really great way to control your breathing. Lastly, there is a really great Quiet Quest channel is a great channel that focuses mainly on relaxing music, and we're going to share that with you as always. This is great for just basic music, study music, instrumental music, focus music, and concentration music. So something else that's really great to check out. And again, that will all come to you in an email within 24 hours. So be on the lookout for that. So today's learning objectives, now you're able to recognize common mental health concerns that Afghan families face at different stages of their resettlement journey. And secondly, identify ways to integrate technological tools and resources supporting Afghan newcomers seeking mental, social, and emotional health services. Okay, so we do have a quick time. I'm going to do better about pausing for about 30 seconds. If you have just a moment and you'd like to reflect either on a mental health concern around anxiety or issues focusing, we do have a subject matter expert. Megan is on the call with us, so feel free to type that in. She was also really great about getting back to people who thought of questions later and then email them at a later time. And I can do the same. Digital inclusion, if you have any questions about the resources that we've offered or additional resources, again, you're always invited and encouraged to submit a technical assistance training on Switchboard's website as well. Okay, at this point, I'd love for you to scan the QR code if you have just a moment as we wrap this up and give us a little bit of feedback. So there are a few questions, should only take you about a minute. And so I'm going to pause, let you have time to do that and help us improve all of these trainings that we offer at Switchboard. Okay, I want to thank you for joining us. I hope you had enough time. And again, if you did not, that email should be coming out and you can submit more feedback at that point. So next week, we will continue to follow Miriam on her journey, and she'll not then be experiencing concerns that have developed more of a concern around depression, and we'll offer digital inclusion tools and support and resources in that vein. Thank you so much. I hope you have a really great week. And next week we're off for July 4th holiday, but it will be the following week after that. So have a really great week. See you then.